Hey guys, what's going on? Decided to do some snooping around for the new Call of Duty Zombies comic that's coming out from Dark Horse. It's going to be issue 4, I believe, for this season, I guess if you want to call it. And this one is going to be based, it looks like, off of Scarlett. The other ones were based off of Bruno, Shaw, Diego, and I believe this is the last one for Scarlett. So I clicked on the video and I started getting really curious to try and figure out where it could be based off of. The first thing I searched was a museum, because it looked like a museum. So this is, I'm just going to show you how I did it step by step and kind of how my brain works. And it's nothing special, but I like doing this stuff, and hopefully maybe you'll learn some tips, I guess, how to like search stuff. So first thing I did was, because I figured it was probably a museum, obviously, and first thing I searched was famous museums. So ultimately I kind of saw these pop up and then tried to narrow it down so I'm not going through like literally dozen or so of museums. So I looked for ones that had like an arch top, because this one's flat and it doesn't look like that would make any sense. And to me, it didn't make sense that it would be in New York. So I kind of was just scrolling, and then I came across this one here. And this one looked like to be the one that matched it the best, so I clicked on that one. And it turns out to be the Natural History Museum, and it's in London. And I clicked on some of the photos, and it definitely has a lot of the same elements. I'll go back, like you see the dinosaur, and that is actually still present. Well, obviously, I guess Treyarch made it, this year, and maybe they visited. I know Jason Blundell said that Craig Houston was in London, so maybe this is why he was in London, I guess. Maybe the next map might actually be in London. So I was scrolling and I found a lot of the pictures that are identical. Then I did find one that matched it up 100%. But as far as to why they're in London in the comic, why Scarlett, maybe she grew up in London, maybe I know it's usually a book that they're after. Maybe there's a book that's in here, or maybe an artifact that the museum had that was in London. But this obviously was the best photo I found that matched it up the best. Obviously they're going to probably change a couple things, but if you can see, obviously the arched ceiling, the glass in the background has like 1, 2, 3. A couple things. I mean, these are kind of arched windows here, like here are balconies, it looks like. So these are the balconies here. The center staircase branching off to the left and the right. Sorry, I'm keep going back and forth. And then the little art behind the dinosaur fossil, or I guess that's a fossil, right? Or bones or skeleton, whatever. You can see the archway in the back. So for some reason they are in London for the next comic book, issue 4. And if I can kind of backtrack, I did want to kind of click on maybe like the Wikipedia of it, or this is their website, it looks like. But that's probably not gonna tell us much. And you can kind of do that stuff on your own. I actually never clicked on it. I was like, you know what, let me just wake up in the morning, because I found this out last night. And it's actually like New Year's Eve last night. So I was just home on the computer looking at stuff. And I like doing the research, the real life meaning or history behind some of the games and stuff like that Treyarch makes. And I was saying to a couple of people that I think is what's lost in the zombies community, is nobody's really searching for stuff anymore. Everybody just waits for Jason Blundell or one of the bigger name YouTubers to make like a bogus video explaining what they think it is. But nobody really goes out and tries to research. Well, not many people try and go and research what this stuff could be in real life. They're obviously taken from real life. Jason Blundell has said that a lot of it is taken from real life. Oh, here is the Wikipedia. I'm such an idiot sometimes. Like, I could find like the most intricate, smallest details and stuff, but then the most obvious stuff right in front of me I can't find. So anyways, the Natural History Museum in London, I'll just kind of skim through it. Obviously, I'll probably try and link it so you guys can read it. And it did change his name in 1992, it says. And I don't know if there's any like folklore or any type of like history how it's connecting to zombies, but I'll have to read about that myself. Hopefully you guys will be interested. Maybe it's about Charles Darwin, I don't know, so I'll have to kind of look it up myself. The main hall of the museum. Like I said, I didn't look for too many other Easter eggs. I just figured I'll make a quick video. And as you can tell, I never really edit these. I don't really rehearse it. I just kind of record them as I go, kind of just wing it, so to speak. But I'll do some reading up on it. If I find anything else, I'll make a second video. So if you're interested, just subscribe. I'll try and see if I find anything else. But I'll leave it at that for now. I don't want to make it too long. So if you're interested in seeing, maybe jump ahead a little bit, see what the next comic is going to be like. Maybe try and figure out for yourself why. If you do, just let me know why they might be in London. I know obviously it means that Scarlett is probably from London, or the family, or I don't know. Maybe her dad found something. Alistair Rhodes probably found an artifact, I believe, in the museum. Maybe it was buried under the museum. I know that's big in Indiana Jones, and a lot of this stuff is mimics Indiana Jones. So in one of the movies, there's something that's buried underneath the floor, and they break it open. I don't know which Indiana Jones that is, but they do also take a lot of ideas from Indiana Jones. So we'll just have to wait and find out. But anyways, I'll leave it at that for now. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think.